forget Barcola, and now here we are, with Barcola as a serious target for Liverpool, but obviously depends financially what they can do in order to reach an agreement with Paris Saint-Germain. So we have to keep close eye to Barcola and Liverpool. And also, for Arsenal, many of you ask me, could be a target for Arsenal. For Arsenal, the number one target remains Morgan Rogers. If they can reach an agreement with Aston Villa, they will sign Morgan Rogers. If they can't, Barcola could be an option. But in this moment, I feel Morgan Rogers is the most serious candidate to become the new winger for Mikel Arteta, also because Arsenal made good progress on player side recently. Then, two more things I wanted to mention, guys.
Hello Gunners, welcome back to Arsenal Daily Talk, your number one destination for the latest Arsenal transfer news, breaking updates, match analysis and everything happening at the Emirates. If you love Arsenal as much as we do, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications and let's dive straight into today's massive Arsenal news. Come on you Gunners! Breaking, Arsenal's winger search takes a new twist, Gunners. Arsenal's search for a new attacking star has taken another fascinating turn, and this latest development could have a major impact on the club's transfer plans. Reports indicate that Bradley Barcola has opened the door to a possible exit from Paris Saint-Germain this summer. That news has immediately caught the attention of several elite European clubs. The timing couldn't be more interesting because Arsenal are actively looking to strengthen their attacking options ahead of the new season. Mikel Arteta wants more pace, more creativity and greater competition across the front line. However, Arsenal's transfer strategy remains very clear. The club's priority target is still Morgan Rogers from Aston Villa. Arsenal's recruitment team reportedly believe Rogers has all the qualities needed to become a long-term success at the Emirates Stadium. His ability to play on either wing, as an attacking midfielder, or even in a more central role makes him an extremely valuable option. Combined with his strength, technical quality and Premier League experience, it's easy to understand why Arsenal have made him their first choice target. So where does Bradley Barcola fit into all of this? Sources suggest Arsenal admire the French winger very much, but he is currently viewed as an alternative rather than the club's primary objective. That means Arsenal are continuing to push for Morgan Rogers while carefully monitoring Barcola's situation in Paris. If negotiations for Rogers become too complicated, Arsenal could quickly switch their attention to Barcola. This transfer story is far from over and the coming days could be crucial. Liverpool enter the race. Should Arsenal make their move? While Arsenal continue to focus on Morgan Rogers, another Premier League giant is watching Bradley Barcola very closely. Liverpool FC are reportedly serious admirers of the PSG winger and could make a move if the opportunity arises. That creates an interesting situation for Arsenal. Do the Gunners stay patient and continue pursuing Morgan Rogers, or do they accelerate plans for Barcola before Liverpool gain an advantage? It's a difficult decision because both players bring different qualities. Morgan Rogers has already proved himself in English football. He understands the intensity of the Premier League and has shown remarkable improvement over the past season. His physical presence, work rate and versatility make him an excellent fit for Arteta's tactical system. Bradley Barcola, meanwhile, offers something different. The French winger is one of Europe's most exciting young attackers. His explosive acceleration, outstanding dribbling, confidence in 1-versus-1 situations, and ability to create chances make him a dangerous player against any defence. If Arsenal eventually miss out on Rogers, Barcola could become one of the most exciting alternatives available on the market. For now, though, Arsenal's message appears consistent. Morgan Rogers remains the number one priority, while Bradley Barcola stays high on the shortlist as a backup option if circumstances change. This transfer battle is only just beginning, and Arsenal supporters should prepare for plenty more twists before the window closes. Gunners, what would you do? Should Arsenal stay fully committed to Morgan Rogers, or would you prefer the club to move quickly for Bradley Barcola before Liverpool act? How would Bradley Barcola or Morgan Rogers fit into Arteta's Arsenal? Now let's look beyond the transfer rumours and ask the big football question. Which player would actually suit Mikel Arteta's system better? Let's start with Arsenal's first choice target, Morgan Rogers. Rogers has enjoyed a remarkable rise over the last season. He has demonstrated that he can operate on the left wing, the right wing, as an attacking midfielder, and even in a more central role when required. That versatility is something Arteta values enormously. Imagine an Arsenal attack where Rodgers can rotate with Bukayo Saka, provide competition on the left, or even play behind the striker. It would give Arsenal much greater tactical flexibility throughout a long Premier League and Champions League campaign. His physical strength is another major advantage. Rodgers is comfortable carrying the ball over long distances, winning duels and pressing defenders aggressively. Those qualities fit perfectly with Arsenal's high-intensity style of football. But Arsenal also know that signing Rodgers will not be easy. Aston Villa value him highly and are under no pressure to sell. That means negotiations could become lengthy and expensive. This is exactly why Bradley Barcola's situation is attracting attention. Bradley Barcola is a completely different type of winger. His greatest strengths are explosive acceleration, close control, quick changes of direction, and the confidence to beat defenders one-on-one. When Arsenal struggle to break down teams that defend deep, players like Barcola can change games with a single dribble or burst of pace. Reports suggesting he could be open to leaving Paris Saint-Germain have naturally alerted clubs across Europe. If Arsenal decide the Rodgers deal cannot be completed, Barcola could become one of the most exciting alternatives available. However, everything currently points to one clear strategy from Arsenal. Morgan Rodgers remains the priority. Bradley Barcola remains the backup plan. That approach allows Arsenal to stay patient while also preparing for every possible outcome in what promises to be another dramatic transfer window. As more updates emerge, Arsenal Daily Talk will bring you every development, every negotiation, and every breaking story. So Gunners, here's today's big question. If Arsenal could only sign one player this summer, who would you choose? Morgan Rodgers or Bradley Barcola? Tell us your choice in the comments below and explain why. If you enjoyed today's transfer update, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Arsenal Daily Talk, and turn on notifications so you never miss another breaking Arsenal transfer story. Until next time, thank you for watching, and as always, come on you Gunners!